Hello everyone and welcome back to baseball here on either youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex or streaming live on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. However you are watching, thank you for watching. Today we are playing game number 3 against the Colorado Rockies. German Marquez, 1-3 with a 6.65 ERA, taking on George Kirby. He's 3-0 with a 1.23 ERA. We are coming off of an offensive explosion. I believe 17-3 was the final in yesterday's game. 16-3. Was the final in yesterday's game. I actually did go back and look at the footage. The slider that I gave up the home run on wasn't terrible. We were one pitch away from getting that Maddox achievement. We gave up a couple garbage runs, but the hitting difficulty went up and up and up as we kept mashing balls out of the stadium. We're going to see what happens today. I'm a little weary because we're going to face this Colorado team, which isn't super great on paper, but is performing well in this game. We're going to have a day off, and then we will be facing Texas, Atlanta, Arizona, not in that order. Texas, Arizona, Atlanta, Houston. Minnesota's incredible in this game. Oakland and Kansas City are less than great, but then we have Baltimore, New York, more Houston after a series, and Washington. I think we're going to come down a little bit. I think we're going to probably pick up some losses. We're 19-2. I can imagine that we are going to kind of start to pile up that second number is going to start to really elevate. And I'm guessing that the hitting difficulty will be dropping a little bit. I was just in a zone yesterday and we were getting a hold of it. I think playing in Colorado really helps. And part of the issue or part of what we have as far as the difficulty spikes have been, how they've been concerned, I guess, is that they tend to go up against bad teams and drop during good team series. And that's what we have here. I think we run this lineup out the best we can for game number 3. It's probably going to tell me that Julio needs another day or needs a day off, but I'm not going to do that. The only thing I can think to do would be to bring Urias out and put in Dylan Moore, just because I like him as speed a little bit. And then I think we switch our DH from Rojas. I think we bring in Mitch Garver. He is incredibly hot hitting. He's very slow, but he has been hitting the ball very well. He came in and pinch hit yesterday and hit 2 home runs. So it's a righty. So we'll go Crawford, Rodriguez, Crawford. We can go Garver in that 4, so I can put Rayleigh in the 3. Some decent speed. I think I'm actually going to flip that. Garver. And then we can maybe flip that. And then we can kind of flip that. So we're kind of going righty-lefty. Haggerty will likely come out for Rojas later in the game. That's a good place to kind of have him. Even though he is a lefty. Oh, we're facing a right-handed pitcher? No, Rojas is going in the game. Gross. No. Love Haggerty. Love the speed. Right-handed pitching is not his strong suit. So we'll go with that. Trammell we could put in the outfield if we really wanted to. Julio Rodriguez looked a little slow in yesterday's game. We're skipping that. I'm not worried about it. If he's a touch slow, maybe we can always substitute defensively. I guess we could have put it. No, because then that takes... We have a double righty in the lineup. I didn't see it. Because I put Garver in the 4 spot instead of Rayleigh in the... So it should have been Raleigh. That's fine. It's all good. It is terrible weather down there in Denver. Friday night's game for the Mariners got delayed, and then they dumped a bunch of snow. They were thinking they were going to play baseball. I don't know if it's actually happening. It should be happening as I'm recording this video.
Starting pitching and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
It's game number 22 of the season. So we'll see what we can do against this team. I'm not wildly confident in my performance yesterday. I think we were just kind of in a zone. We'll see what happens. Okay, Hall of Fame plus. Okay, the Mariners are up by 3. I don't need this as a live event, please. Please and thank you. No, thank you. Why? Okay, well, I'll deal with that problem later. That's a bad swing. Not what we're looking for. Gotta slow down, settle down. Four-seam fastball at 98, a sinker at 97, a knuckle curve at 87, a slider at 90, and a circle change at 90.
Headed down the
A little
line.
late on that. Okay.
And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
That's a good take right there. I really don't need this to be like a live thing on my phone.
Next offering
It's a good take right there.
The pitch.
There we go. Okay. All right, little base hit action. We can do that. We can deal with that.
Patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumped.
It is super cold there in Denver today. The high was going to be like 41 or something.
And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
That's fine. Take that slider inside. No problem. No problem. I think the first two games of this series ended up with similarly lengthed videos, but for very different reasons.
And the right-hander deals.
Oh, we were a little under it, but obviously a little late. We did a good job fighting back in the count.
The 0-2.
Oh,
and a pop-off, right side, foul territory.
I didn't think it was going to put anything in the zone. That one caught me off guard a little bit.
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
Darn it. Darn it. We were right there. That's a good swing. I'm okay with it.
Mitch Garver up to
It was what? Pretty good on a four-seam. They didn't quite hit the button, but that's a bad swing.
Offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
I think that's a good take.
Gone, but the go-ahead run is at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Ooh, shit! That completely fooled me. I did not see that pitch coming in that location. I was anticipating something that was going to go out, and then it just kind of was there.
Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Denver, and
George Kirby on the mound.
What do you have on him,
3-0 record in 4 starts, 29.1 innings pitched, a 1.23 ERA. Under one run or walk, under one walk or hit per inning pitched. 32 strikeouts, a 0.0% walk rate.
Every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Swinging a foul straight back. Kirby.
So we've had a little trouble with some of the high fastballs that I like to throw. We've been staying in the bottom of the zone.
And occasionally works in a splitter.
That
throws on to first.
felt like such a slow animation.
Check out the Rockies lineup.
Here's the look at the Rockies lineup.
Factor in this series so far, Ezekiel Tovar.
420 slug this set? And you're going to tell me that when I'm recording this on 420?
Top 5 in batting
My
average in the
goodness.
National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
It's a nice out right there.
The right fielder, Nolan Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. That catches
There we go. Nice sinker on the outside.
2 outs, base is empty.
We're going to try and mix in a high fastball
Misses.
That's a strike.
1-2 the count.
I mean, that's a
Looks like he
strike.
knows that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That should have been a strikeout. That literally should have ended the inning. Man, that is unfortunate.
Hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
That's unbelievable. That's a one-run difference. It's okay. It's all right. Got a hold of it. It wasn't a great sinker. Even though we're not getting the call, we got to execute on the next pitch. No problem.
It's Major League Baseball on the show.
We have given up some home runs to this team. The ball obviously pops in this park, even though we've lost a couple of home runs because of the terrible wall height in right field. We got all kinds of time. No problem. No problem.
New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
Ty France.
Marquez back to work.
And hell, Ty France is the reason that we even were able to win. Ooh, no. No.
Making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
Oh, darn. A little on top of it. Pretty good timing, though. You know, we have given up some home runs to this team. In France, obviously, a reason that we were able to even have a shot in extra innings. We got a 2-strike, 2-out home run, so
you're not that surprised.
We're okay.
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to her strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Oh.
And there's a foul ball. As the
way
game
too
has
late
moved
on that.
along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the
A lot of
umpires.
fastballs early. Obviously, if you're going to just keep, if I'm going to be or continue to be late on them,
and as well hobbies listed,
no reason to worry about like throwing anything else.
That's great.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Wanted a little bit more of that ball, but I'll take a hard knock through the infield. No problem.
Batting seventh.
Now batting Mitch Haniger with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. On the ground, 2
Oh,
ball.
that's unfortunate.
Off-balance feed,
We
there's
were
one,
just on
and
top of
that's
it.
2. One hit in the inning, but nothing
Darn
more
it.
than that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 1 and the Mariners nothing.
That's okay. That's okay. No problem. We can fix the pitching. We can dial that in a little bit better.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Red.
Here comes a pitch.
Ryan.
That's in for a strike. That one missed.
Really close.
Come
pitch.
on,
Not
man.
He's there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball right side.
It's a nice play by France
Handles it himself
before
for the
that
out.
snuck up the line.
Batting sixth. The left fielder. Shaw.
Here's the left fielder.
Sean spells his
Bouchard.
name correctly,
2 for 8 in the
Bouchard.
series so far. On the ground, right side. Gets it
They
to
are
first.
giving some quick
Already
at-bats
2
here.
out
If we
in
can
the
locate our
home half
pitches,
of
I think
inning
we'll be
number
all
2.
right.
Not shortstop. Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And ball 1.
That sinker sunk just a little. Or that sinker sunk just a little too much.
And he takes a
There you go.
strike. 2 outs. And that
A
one
little early on
upstairs.
that. Yeah, just not a good pitch right there. Not a good pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Okay, fouled it off. That's fine. This might be the longest at bat of the game.
Long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Definitely the longest at bat we've seen in the last 3 or 4. Might even be kind of looking at it like that was 7 or 8 pitches or whatever it was, and I think the last 3 at bats prior to him were 5 combined, maybe 6. Of course, as soon as I say like, "Hey, we're getting some quick at bats," Tovar comes up, puts up a battle. If I'm going to miss those high 4-seam fastballs, I want them out of the zone up. Don't need them kind of lurking down a little bit.
And a pitch. In the air, left field. Fair ball.
That's a single, that's a single, that's a single. Thought about 2, thought about 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a bloop hit behind third.
I mean,
right
that's,
there, and that's a really
change
tough
that.
play for a third baseman or
I don't know that you get him all the way home, but
the left fielder, so
under it instead of on top, that's fine. See if he wants to go a little lower. He does not. Okay. Bumping in strikes high still, that's fine. Oh, darn it.
There's one.
Man, we're just missing some of these balls. Damn it. We were looking right where he wanted to throw the ball. That one's what, just on top of it?
Yeah, the batter now, J.P. Crawford, 0-1. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2013. In the air, out towards
that was
right
too early. Dang it.
Corrals it. And
that was the pitch. That's the pitch that we've been looking for. An off speed, high in the zone like that. Unfortunately, we have 3 hits, but I think we've hit into 3 double plays. 2 in the last 2 innings for sure.
Back here at Coors Field, and now here's a
so it's going to be one of those games where it's like, well, hey, you didn't leave a lot of runners on base, even though you had a few hits. It's like, well, you hit into several double plays.
And misses inside.
Come on.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases.
Interesting. That's
for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with the
sail on me a little bit. I actually thought I ran that pretty okay. Obviously, I undercut it. I thought it was going to maybe drop in front, but just kind of misread where that ball was going. That high, tight fastball we're just not doing a whole lot with.
Drew Romo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Okay.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds.
I meant to throw that to third base, but I obviously threw it to second.
Right-hander kick steals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish.
That's not where I wanted that pitch to land, but that's okay.
Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Blackman stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground, right side. On to France.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll advance the runner, but the force out at first will prevent the run.
Now it's
no problem.
Grounded out his first time. Yeah, there's a ball.
Just outside.
Just outside. Here in the third and final game of the series. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In there at the knees. Now 1-2. Bounce to the right. Rojas.
Come on, Rojas.
That's the inning.
All right. Animation a little scary.
Rockies strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back onto the fourth. And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a foul ball.
Wanted that pitch to drop into the zone.
Having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is
no,
how
that's
much
a bad
pitchers
turn.
enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Got it by him for McMahon.
Quick three-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
That's inside.
Been a little off with Rayleigh.
And another ball.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And the righty deals. And that's ball
Okay,
four.
4-pitch walk. There we go. And hey, if the umpire had done a better job and called it strike 3 that would have ended the inning, we wouldn't have given up the fucking home run.
Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Mitch Garver will hit next. That one to first. Has some trouble with it. Wins the race to
God
the bag,
damn
and
it.
they do get the out.
I cannot catch up to this fastball. We've had a couple of good timings on him, but they've just been like drove right into the ground, driven right into the ground.
And a foul ball. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off left side.
That was it.
Looked like you got a little excited on that.
That was a
fastball.
pitch.
Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Stand up double. That gets us a little 2-out damage of our own. There we go.
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh, and he's already singled in this game. To the right side, Rogers slings to first. That ends the inning.
Forcing
And
fastball
stops
just
things
sunk a
from getting
little
out of
bit
hand.
on me. It's
RBI double for the
fuck.
Ends. All even at 1
4
apiece.
hits, but we have hit into some double plays. We've only driven in 1 run. It's a good ribby. It's just that the fastball, it drops just a little
Back
bit.
here in Denver, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And
We
leading off the
just
bottom
keep
of the fourth,
grinding them
Nolan
into the
Jones.
ground.
And the right-hander back to work. This ball's chopped to the ground. On to France. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Now, Ryan McMahon grounded out his first time. And
So I'm
that
guessing the previous
wraps
batter was
foul.
he was the guy who had the home run. I threw him a sinker that he had already seen. Might have induced the contact there for the quick out.
There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Stays alive.
Get out of here. Or maybe a little splitter on the outside.
Just missed.
Oh
Really
my
good take,
gosh.
especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball,
Come on.
another 2-2
McMahon.
coming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
3-2 now.
Oh,
Pretty good pitch on the outside.
man, that's 2, buddy. That's 2. Clearly a strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he
What
earned
a
that walk
bullshit
after a long
at bat.
One down. Next for Colorado, Chris Bryant. That's in there. Strike one. Ball one there.
And your zone is so weird and awful, and I hate it today.
Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Now batting.
They've been getting kind of knocked around a little bit. We've given up some hits.
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies.
Come on. Fuck.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
Kirby.
No better way to get out of this inning.
Sinker gets the bottom of the
How
zone,
is that a
and that's
strike? I just don't understand.
First and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one misses.
Oh my God. Dude, your zone. What the fuck? That is three fucking pitches.
And he walked him.
That sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded.
Get your fucking shit together, man.
Digging in for the Rockies.
And they have been in the most critical spots. Each of the three pitches that have been strikes have in fucking fact been fucking strikes would have created outs. You have taken 3 outs away from me, and they have immediately gone home run, walk, walk. Get your shit together.
So that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That clips the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
Oh, it's one of these innings, too.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The
Just
playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice
just
job.
getting them one out at a time. I'd love a double play.
And the batter now, Lowry's Montero.
One strike.
McMahon at third. Bryant over at second. Bouchard on at first with 2 down. On the ground. Save!
I didn't anticipate the animation. I thought if I just went to third, it would help.
2 outs. Bases full.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Drew Romo
We had to score one
digging in
anyway.
for the Rockies. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
I thought if I just, because it was a force out at third, like why not just try to go back there? But obviously too much momentum going the other way.
Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On to France. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up.
That's why, like, the longer at bats, the longer innings. That's why I get so worried, because I just break down and I make a weird decision. I don't even know what the speed was. I'd have to look at how fast they were going up the first base line, but something just felt slow about it. We're okay. We're all right.
The wind and the pitch.
God damn it. 96 comes in so fast. It's already too quick, but like...
Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in.
See, that's what's so weird about it.
Haniger,
Haniger, I felt like we had better contact on one when we drove into the ground for a double play. That was a way weaker and somehow popped into the outfield. I know it's under versus over, but it's like, it wasn't much.
Here's Josh Rojas. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Left-hand batter waits. The Rockies leading by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th.
No.
That's strike 2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
In the air, left side. Bouchard in position. Brings it in. And there's one down.
If you just don't take that swing on the pitch before, you don't have to take the swing. Just try and stay alive.
Up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far.
Oof, that was a really bad swing. Good use of the knuckle curve there. I was amped for a fastball.
Focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a swing and a miss.
Jesus Christ.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2.
That's a good take right there. There we go. Couple good takes right there.
Two outs.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
Okay, fouled it off at least. Wasn't wildly confident he was going back down in the zone anyway.
2-2 on the way.
No!
Strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. So they can't do
wanted the
anything
check
with the leadoff
swing.
single there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Mariners 1.
He's made some good pitches. We have 5 hits. We have 1 run. A horrendous decision.
And now the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And that's in there.
I do think that the hitting difficulty is getting to me. He has the kind of speed that would give me trouble in the first place. But when you get higher in the hitting difficulty, it comes in quicker.
Just missed.
There's less time to move the stick and react with the buttons. We've had a lot of trouble figuring out check swings in this whole entire gameplay. Like, all the way back to, like, the old MLB The Show 21 season. Like, the check swings have just been so confusing and difficult at times.
The count now 2-2.
And there have been a couple guys that we just have not been able to figure it out with.
Ground off the middle. That's a base hit.
They're giving up a lot of hits. They've tightened up their zone.
Showed some really nice patience.
It's just kind of a nightmare game. The umpire has not helped. Obviously, you know, it's my fault. We still get the opportunity to get out of these innings, to figure it out. But I'm not pitching super well here at the moment, which is frustrating.
As he takes that one off the plate. Runner on the move. And that one fouled off. And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now here's Nolan Jones. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt.
Get there. No fucking way. Oh my God. The animations are so goddamn slow. Are you fucking kidding me?
Runner. Swings at the corners, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Rips that one to right. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across around third. And he's got himself a triple. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And there's a foul ball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball.
I can't even explain what just happened. I genuinely can't. I thought I misread where the blue was. I thought I was trying to drive to it, and then it just sailed over the head. I've been completely out of sorts since we gave up that home run. Multiple strikeouts have not been called strikeouts correctly, and it's completely thrown me off my groove. I have not been able to figure out the pitching situation offensively. Kirby hasn't, frankly, looked great. We've been missing spots on the zone. There's been some bad calls, but I think this is a game that is, 1, going to cause us to lose our win streak, but 2, I think we just need to flush.
Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Chop back up the middle. Throws to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Throws across the diamond, and that is that. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on.
They are putting some good swings on the ball here. They are consistently making contact with the ball. This is where we struggle, you know. If we're not scoring runs in bunches, like we've had trouble with this team. There's a possibility that we lose this series, right? Like, we had a 6-run lead in the first game of the series. We were lucky to bring it back. This team has given us trouble, even when we won that big game. It felt like more of an anomaly than a rule. I just
bounce into that out.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the.
I think this is an entire series that we just need to get rid of. Just take it and toss it. Unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with the ramifications of it. Our hitting difficulty is still very high. We got bopped down in the pitching difficulty in that first game, and we still have not been able to figure things out. This is just not a series. This is a series that I would like to just flush off, like positively and negatively.
It gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Just kind of fell apart in this one. There's still time, but we're not doing anything that makes me believe that we can get back. It's like, I think it's at that difficulty level where it's just like, I don't play the game, I think, the way it wants you to, where you track it hand-eye coordination-wise, and like move the left stick and click the button. I just don't have that skill. Fucking God. Santos, you're so slow with your windup. But a couple of weird calls led to a bit of irritation, not quite as sharp as I should have been. I said it earlier, you know, it's like you want to go in there and you still got to execute the next pitch. You have the opportunity to go in there and try and get that strikeout. It's a bad sinker that leads to the home run, and I don't think any of the pitches that led to the walks were even really all that competitive, but it's been stuff like that all series long against this team.
And although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Montero at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-1. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Romo up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. On the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth. Here's Chuck Nasty. 1 for 3. Flips the corner.
We haven't had a lot of presence in the top part of the zone with the fastball at all. I think that's part of the equation as well, as far as...
Pitch misses there.
Is that too slow? Oh my God. Santos, your fucking circle change is the worst.
That clips a corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I still think pitchers or batters are really looking for it. And that is a god-awful circle change. His windup is just...
Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And here again, we have one of those long at-bats. I'm going to step off.
Steps off.
Didn't want to throw that. That's fine. That's fine.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Fastball just
Montero, the runner at
died.
second with 1 away.
I hate it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One and 2 here. On the ground right side. Rojas whips it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And now Brendan Rodgers. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Slice down the right side. And down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Rocks with the run-scoring double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Ugh. Yuck,
Set
yuck,
for the start
yuck.
of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Marquez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
We're going to let Marquez just kind of stick around to this game.
And another
We had
ball.
so much 2-out damage throughout this entire series.
That's in there.
He's gone low and away on all 4 of these pitches.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
And there's good contact on it, and it's still an out.
But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Just early on it. It's good power.
Done with that pitch, a hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here it comes. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. And another ball. The Rockies leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Okay. See if we can put something together here. Perfect on the slider. Not out of this game.
Josh Rojas. That misses. 1-0. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. It gets down. Base hit. Lead runner touches second.
Able to get to third. Okay. There we go.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Next to hit.
That's fine. Good take. Dial it in. Probably a little too low. A little too little. A little too late. All those words.
2 on, 2 outs. This one popped up.
Fuck.
Makes the catch.
Oh.
Mariners leave a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Yeah, how do we have 7 hits in this game?
Gabe Spire.
Just absurd that we have 7 hits in this game. Kind of started to get something going there. I wouldn't be surprised to see a pitching change. They won't exactly need to use their closer because it's not a save situation. I've been all over the map pitching today. There we go.
As the lefty gets to work. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
It didn't sail. It didn't go up. It's just, it sinks. It's gross. I fucking hate it.
Gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Come on. God damn it. Throw the fucking ball. I know that was a strikeout, but my God. Just atrocious.
Foul ball.
All day, man.
The bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Kinley.
And you know, bullpen guys.
Wow, 9 innings pitched, no ERA in 5 games, a 1-0 record, has a hold.
Doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game, so we'll see how sharp he is.
I can't believe the play I made with Haniger. I just completely misread it.
So the batting order
Slider at 93, a 4-seam at 99, sinker at 97, circle change at 90.
Just missed. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth.
Is this the guy that we saw? He kind of bailed us out because they only used him for...
Swing and a miss.
They only used him for 1 inning. His arm angle is fucking awful.
Swing and a bouncer. Montero tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, and the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
Okay, there we go.
Put a
There we
really
go.
Nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And
That was definitely a kind of a screw it send.
Runner at 3rd with 1 gone, and now here is Luke Rayleigh.
Fuck, we were right
That
there.
first offering is fouled off.
Probably would have scored the run at
Rodriguez takes
least.
his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Late on that fastball.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just off the inside edge. And a good eye there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one misses. And now 3-2. 1 away with a runner at 3rd. On the ground at first.
Okay, okay. A little contact swing right there. God dang it, if we get just a couple of those earlier in the game, maybe we have a different result here.
So much higher. To me, it's just a really controlled,
Get a nice,
swing. He wasn't
nice
trying to
little
do
ribby
too
there.
much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now Mitch Garver 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout, and a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Rogers in plenty of time. The first awesome play there. And up next for Seattle, Ty France.
Oh, we went to the cold spot.
First pitch, 0-1.
Fuck.
The Rockies leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th.
That back-to-back circle
Right,
changes,
double up
yeah.
on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back after this on the back here in Denver. New pitcher now, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
We're doing just enough to where the game doesn't want to drop the hitting difficulty, but clearly, like, we are not on it today. We haven't really been on it this entire series. It's been a weird one. I'm excited. It'll be nice to kind of like... I guess I don't really get to take a day off from it because I have to play it tomorrow on stream, but...
And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough.
Oh, for God's sake. The fucking fastball. Fucking fuck. Are you serious? The difficulty is lowered and I'm pitching worse. Fuck off.
So that one has to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And he's down.
God damn it, again! Fucking throw the ball in the right spot! You dumbass motherfucker!
Fights that one away and the count remains 0-2.
This team is kind of the perfect, like... We went against some teams where we should have... Oh my fucking God.
Bouchard, round second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score. It's 7-2. So digging in, Lowry's Montero.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swings through that one.
That has been the entire goddamn series. Even if you take those mistakes out, you take the play with Haniger that's misread, we're still going to lose this game. You take out that other play where I ran to third.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
That takes, I think, 3 runs off the board. We're still down 4-2.
He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Next to hit for the Rockies, Drew Romo. And that one fouled off.
Fucking Jesus.
And now the count is even. On the ground right side.
I don't even know that was in the zone. It was.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2.
Would have been an out, but okay. Hey, that's pretty consistent. You do keep fucking me.
On the ground to the left.
Although we've called Crawford's name a lot today.
The catcher by a step.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Tovar stands at
How many times can I roll my eyes and shake my head?
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
We're getting them in for strikes, and I still hate them.
Just misses the mark.
I'm pulling everything left.
The strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-2, and that's a 2-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
That pitch was so much better than the last one, and it was still garbage.
About what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rogers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering misses down and away. ground ball right side, and it goes just
Get out
foul.
of here, stupid bugs.
At the belt and fires. Right through there, got him. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Mariners 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. The pitch. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Gilbreth up and loosening in the pen. And strike 1 to the catcher. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
God fucking damn it.
That one down the line and foul ball. Two now. And another ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Boots it.
Just a little late on it. It's not even going to be a hit. It's probably going to be an error. Yeah, that sucks.
The error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Man at first. Now it's going to be Mitch Haniger. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Damn.
Base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Josh Rojas. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. The throw in. And he's in there.
He threw that up the line, almost got him. That would have been, if that was out number 1 of this inning, it would not surprise me. With how this game has gone, and partially self-inflicted, you know, at times I've made the mistakes. But with how this game has gone, it's just like that wouldn't be surprised at all.
This is his 5th appearance of the year. So up next.
Okay, so they go perfect. We go perfect on a circle change.
Right
Shit.
on the shoot,
Shit.
And that is strike 1.
Shit. Slider 89, sinker 97, four-seam 97, slurve 84.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in.
Wait a second.
Another comes in to score.
Safe.
Tries to get back and save.
Everything came together for
What
him. Just
is
missed
happening?
out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit
Damn
hard
it.
enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry.
Oh, you know what we did have is the correct launch angle. This fucking wall in the entirety of right field has robbed 3 home runs from us in this series.
Lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
That's a single. That's a single. It doesn't do us any good.
First and third now.
We make it a little closer, sure, but there's no reason to risk
Over
it.
that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
That is a fantastic take.
1. With the tying run at the plate, you're at the top of the ninth.
That's a great take as well. There we go.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thankfully, it was foul. Very late, kind of looking more for that slider.
The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul.
Late again? Just late.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop up. Moving under this.
Very late on the slider. That is unfortunate. Hey, that's okay. That's all right. Still have a chance here. We're good. We're good. They're going to bring in the closer. They're doing this whole shebang with three. With a 3-run lead. I did accidentally skip his thing last time because I thought it was a defensive substitution.
We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
Sinker at 97, a slurve at 88, four-seam at 97. See if he wants to go for that double play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground.
Really early, way too excited there.
They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Still only one out here in the inning.
Okay, that's fine.
And it's just
that's
foul.
Fine.
That was close.
That's a great take. That's a great take.
One ball. Two strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's 8-6.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get
Okay, so now we are in the territory. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to jinx myself. We're in the territory to now the mistakes could cost me.
0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout.
Ooh, okay, that's fine. I'm not happy with the call. We've gotten some. That bottom of the zone's been a little looser than other spots. We do have Cal Raleigh coming up next, as long as we don't hit into a double play.
Way outside.
Good take.
And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. So
that was the pitch. That was the pitch.
Ty France. Hard hit left side. And that is the ball game.
Well, 4 games isn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Final score of 8-6 in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here.
That is a wildly disappointing game, though at times really unsurprising. Something that I do struggle with is hitting into double plays. I mean, I do it a lot. Getting runners on kind of small ball, multi-hit, stringing things together, that is typically trouble for me. We can look at the umpiring. There were 3 strike threes that were called. One of them led to a home run. It would have ended the inning, and then it led to a home run. The other couple led to a walk. We made a misplay with Dylan Moore at third. On me, I completely misread a field play with Mitch Haniger. But hey, here's the good news. We made a game of it. Tried to fight back. It was just a little too steep. We gave up a couple more runs in the bottom of the 8th. I mean, that's kind of your difference right there. In the last 2 innings, we did wipe away all those mistakes. It's a 1-6. It's a 6-6 game at that point. We give up 2 in the bottom of the 8th. That is a huge problem, and they were able to do that pretty consistently throughout the series. We gave up a lot of hits to this team. I think we struggled with it against Cincinnati as well. Of just, we pitch in the zone. These are teams that swing. They're going to get contact, and they're going to get those balls down the line that are going to stay fair rather than go foul. And we saw 2 of them in that 8th inning, leading to 2 runs. Nolan Jones, your player of the game, 2 for 4. He had a home run, a triple. He knocked home 3 with a couple of runs scored himself. German Marquez gets the win. He gave up 1 earned while only walking 1, 5 strikeouts, 7 hits in his 7 innings pitched. Kirby, we just weren't sharp with him today. I wasn't sharp with any of the pitchers today. The pitching was definitely more of a liability than it usually is. Typically feel pretty good with it, but just couldn't get into a good flow. Didn't do a great job, and I was going to say this before that 9th inning, or in the midst of the 9th inning when we were trying to make a game of it. Didn't do a great job of just settling down. Got really irritated, really frustrated, and just didn't let it the fuck go. I know that that's like kind of a problem for myself personally, and it can kind of pile up in a way where it's like I'm just making very poor decisions. Like, yeah, sure, the strike zone wasn't friendly, but we still have to execute on those next pitches. We still have to make sound decisions. I'd have to go back and look at that Dylan Moore play. I wonder if there even is a play. I thought maybe I could get there to third. Obviously, I couldn't, but did I need to throw it to first? I don't know. Kirby pitched 5 innings. He gave up 5 earned, and with 6 hits, struck out 4, walked 2. Both of those walks should have been strikeouts. Should have been strikeouts. It wasn't a 50-50 ball. They were both clearly fully in the zone. Dylan Moore was 1 for 4 with a double, 2 ribbies, and a run. Josh Rojas was 3 for 4 with a ribby and a run. Luke Raley was 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies and a run. And Julio Rodriguez was 1 for 5 with a triple. He did come around to score. Bad final at bat with him. So that'll do it for a very weird series against Colorado. We went up 6 and then completely fell apart. Made some poor decisions in that game where the frustration built, and I just made the changes a little bit too late. We go absolutely berserk offensively in the following game. We win 16-3, I believe is the final score of that one. And we're able to pick up a monster win to take a 2-0 series lead, and then just kind of fall back down to earth here in game number 3. I'm not surprised at that. One of the things that is actually surprising about that 16-3 victory is the difficulty kept going up and up and up, and we struggled a little bit early, but we were able to figure it out. Marquez's fastball was at like 98 the whole game and was really difficult to catch up to. I was behind on it from the get-go, and it was really tricky to figure out. So it was kind of a perfect storm. Some defensive mistakes, some umpire missed calls, some good hitting, lucky hits for Colorado. That kind of adds to a level of frustration that leads to poor decisions. We're lucky to get out of here with a series win, which is odd to say when you win a game by 13 runs, but the 8-7 victory was in extra innings. We lose kind of a shootout, but we don't really put it on until late. We were looking good. I mean, we gave up the home run, fine, whatever. We get that run back. It's 1-1, and then just the wheels kind of came off. The winning streak was bound to fall apart at some point. I was just hoping it was maybe a little bit later. I wanted to sweep Colorado. They are playing better than their team would maybe indicate. They're 11-11 through their first 22 games. We're 19-3 through our first 22 games. We'll have a day off tomorrow before playing Texas on Tuesday. So that means you'll get another installment of Aaron Rex, which I already recorded. So that is prepped and ready. That'll be live tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, like baseball, every single day right here on the channel. I want to stay inside MLB The Show 24 because I think that's maybe good for viewership. However, I have been tinkering with maybe taking a peek at some other games. I have like a couple of games that we could take a look at in like different months, I guess. So if you would be interested, you can let me know in the comments below. Oh shoot, I had the case. Here it is. I have a copy of Slugfest 2006. So if you would like to maybe see that, there's a couple off days in May that maybe I think there's 2 off days in May. We could put this up instead. Probably some other games we could maybe take a peek at. I have some old like triple plays or whatever. So if you'd like a rotation sort of thing, let me know. If you want to just see more in this, we can do Battle Royales. We can do the Road to the Show something like that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. But thank you again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. My name is Sean. I play this every single day. 6 p.m. Pacific time is when that posts. So be sure to subscribe right here where the gameplay is. Watch more baseball over here. Check out this morning's video up here. I'm sure it's just as rage-inducing as this game was. You'll have to click to find out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for off-day content back on Tuesday against the Texas Rangers. Goodbye, good night, and go Mariners.